There he is. First cast with spinnerbait. Hammered it. First cast with the big spinnerbait. God, that fish hated. Look at that, man. Talk about eating the bait. Good God. Yeah, I mean, that fish absolutely hammered it. It's a new spinnerbait from June Shoji, Dream Express Lures. Man, that was a good bite. Just pulled in this little pocket. The wind's blowing in here. Water's a little bit warmer. Sun's out. We're gonna run this spinnerbait pattern for a little bit. Golly, that fish hammered it. Holy cow. Right off that laydown. Right off that laydown. Water temp's like 50 degrees over here. There you go. Get him, Finn. Kind of digging this spinnerbait. Dream Express. This is a 3/4 ounce spinnerbait with a size 7, 8 Colorado blade. That big swim bait trailer, grass pig. There we go, folks. Things are starting to come alive. Took a while to get going. Just throwing this spinnerbait by Dream Express Lures. I love that head design. Comes through grass, excellent.
I spend a lot of time out there messing around with that live scope. It's addictive, kind of a downside. You can get sidetracked and spend hours and hours just watching fish, trying to get them to bite. But once I put that live scope down and picked up that spinnerbait, I started catching some fish. Air temps were like mid-60s, sunny. We had a pretty good wind. I'm thinking like 10 to 15 miles an hour. And the water conditions, it was really stained. Some of the areas I fished was probably like 6 inches of visibility. The clearest water temps, or clearest water I saw was maybe a foot, maybe a foot and a half. Shout out to June Shoji from Dream Express Lures. June lives in Japan. He spent some time in the States, and he was on our live stream not too long ago. Got to know him. He's a bait designer, lives in Japan, designs a lot of really cool baits. He's working on a web store so he can sell all over the world. But this is a spinnerbait called the Treasure Hunt. 3/4 ounce spinnerbait. It's got a size 7 maybe, Colorado blade, gold brass, chartreuse, and I got the Berkeley grass pig on there. And I was trying this out. I just got these spinnerbaits. He sent me a couple from Japan, and man, it's a nice bait. It's got a little bit thicker wire than some of the other spinnerbaits I've used, but it's got that kind of a, not quite a long arm, but it's close to a long arm. But I really like the profile of this. It's got good thumping action, and this head design is super unique. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a wedge shave design. It comes through grass really well, and you can see how the arm comes out of the bottom almost. It's got just a unique design. You can see that. I'll hold it up there, but it comes through grass really well. Comes through wood pretty good too. So I was throwing this. That's what I was catching all my fish on. You know, I got away from that live scope and just started chasing the wind. Those fish were really relating to treetops. They were really relating to wood. On this body of water that I was fishing over there, there's a lot of like trees. There's deep trees, but then there's shallow trees. And it seemed like, well, it didn't seem like it. They were definitely relating to those trees, just covering water looking for those trees. And they really liked it when you rolled it up to the tree and kind of stopped it and let it flutter. Sometimes I was yo-yoing it, just pulling it through the tree, and I got a bite that way.
There he is. That's a good one, guys. Paused it off that stick. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Fish. Good fish. Nice fish, baby. Nice fish. There we go. That's what we came spinnerbait action. Beautiful. There you go, folks. Man, you know, you keep hunting and pecking. You got back in this little, kind of a little cove. Water temp's like 50. It's super stained. I mean, probably like a foot visibility. And I'm boat sitting in like 14 and I'm throwing up in like 5. And these fish are suspended up high in the water column. I think they're just sunning, just trying to take advantage of this nice, sunny, beautiful pre-spring day. And man, they're liking this thing. That's fun. Oh. Crushed it. Damn. What's going on? Yeah, how is it? Appreciate it. How you guys doing out here? Nice. That's what I'm catching, a few on this. Just kind of slow rolling it around. Seemed like they're relating to those treetops, from what I found. I was out there goofing around that main lake with this live scope, and you can waste hours and hours and hours and not ever get a bite with that thing. That piece of wood again. They want a yo-yo, man. It's interesting. Very interesting. Barely got it too. Barely got it. Good quality chunky fish, man. They're really relating to this wood, and it seems like if you kind of yo-yo it or let it fall, that's kind of the way I've been getting most of these bites. Water's super stained. Anytime you got low visibility, the fish want to be up next to something. That's certainly what's going on today. Nice fish.
June also makes this swim bait called the Pinky Deluxe. Really cool swim bait. It's about 9 inches long, weighs 2.5 ounces. It's got a lot of unique characteristics. It's a 3-piece. It's got a removable bill. So right now it's a crankbait, but you just take your hand like this and you can pop that bill right out. Comes with this bill and another bill. You can flip this bill around, it gives it a different action, or you can leave the bill off completely and it's a glide bait. This is a floater, but if you put some suspend strips on each one of these pieces, you can weight it to where it suspends and make a really cool glide bait. Look for this in future videos. I got to find the right rod to work this thing because it is quite a bit bigger than anything that I've ever thrown. It also has a removable tail. It comes in, I think, 9 different colors. So if you want some flash, some chartreuse, you can change that tail out and do whatever you want with it. Really cool bait.
That's a big one, guys. That's a big one. Got me in some wood, but that's a big fish. Feels like a big fish. I don't know. Still on there. Definitely relating to this wood today. Let's see if we can get him out of there. Might have got off. Look at that crap. Big trout line. They're shallow. Nice. Crushed it. They want it. They want it. Come here, buddy. Nice. Thank you, sir. There you go. Nice spinnerbait fish. These fish are really pulled up. It's been cold. It's like third warming day, I guess. 70 degrees, windy. Just covering water with the big spinnerbait, man. Shout out to June Shoji, Dream Express Lures. Loving that bait, man. It's got really good thump. Really good. It comes through cover really good. Just does what it's supposed to do. So this wind's blowing right into this corner. Shallow. It's really stained. Water temp's like 50 degrees. Just throwing this big spinnerbait in there, slow rolling it, just trying to keep it right above the bottom. Kind of shake it a little bit. A lot of times they're wanting kind of falling. It's interesting. You know, I've had a bunch of bites. I think I'm actually running over some fish that are up there sitting high in the water column. The other one, same spot, man. They're stacked up right here. There's another nice fish. Oh, he got off. God. Little whippersnapper. What are you doing hitting that big spinnerbait, Buster? Little male. Right. They all count. There he is. That's a good fish. Nice fish. That's a good one. Come here. Come here, that fin. How about that fin? That's a good one. Oh yeah. Nice. There you go, folks. Look at that stud. Beautiful fish. Thank you, June, for the spinnerbait. Loving it, man. Good colors, good thumpage. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know, pre-spawn bass with big spinnerbait is the way to go, especially if you've got really stained water and you got some wind. Just follow the wind, any kind of isolated cover. Fish like to get up against that stuff when the water's really, really stained. And great day out here. Spring is just getting ready started. And that fish was not coming off. Man, that was fun. Until next time. Haha! Beautiful fish, man. Big spinnerbait. Dream Express lures. That was nice, man. Bahio sunglasses. Seeing in the water, I'm digging these sunglasses. Just picked them up last week. Really nice sunglasses. If you're tired of some of the other brands, looking for something different, check these things out. Really nice, like the rose mirror color. It's nice. Let's let this girl back. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, pre-spawn. She ain't got any eggs in her yet, though. Get on out of here. That's a nice fish. That was fun. Spring is almost here, folks.